All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of the M1 Podcast. And before I start, I'd like to let y'all know that I do write sports articles on Stadium Rat, and I do have an Instagram and _podcast, and a Twitter and one podcast 23. All right, so congratulations to the Boston Celtics on getting the easiest championship of all time. I don't care what anybody says. No Jimmy Butler or Terry Rozier for the Miami Heat. No Donovan Mitchell for half the series. No Jared Allen. No Karis LeVert. Let's see. The Pacers, I can't lie. The Pacers, they did choke a lot. But no Tyrese Halliburton for the second half of that series. And Luka was battling injuries, bro. Luka was hurt. All right, Luka wasn't even at 100%. So, yeah, easiest championship. But I will say, Tatum, you got it. You got the ring. Even though you did not play like a superstar, you didn't even get Finals MVP. Congrats to Jaylen Brown for getting that Finals MVP. That man definitely did. He completed the redemption arc. He completed it. He stunk in the playoffs last year. He didn't play too good. Usually isn't the best playoff performer, but this season, these playoffs, he has been amazing. He definitely was Boston's best player in these playoffs. And after getting that max extension, that $300+ million extension, everybody, including me, said that was overpaid, that was a stupid extension. And look at him now, Finals MVP. Ain't that something? Back to Jason Tatum, though. I did say that this was Jason Tatum's last chance to be in the saving grace of the media. And yes, he got that championship, so he is in the saving grace of the media. However, he was not playing the best. Although last night, as of this recording, Game 5 concluded last night. Last night he did play good. He was looking like the best player on the team. Jason Tatum was playing great. Jaylen Brown wasn't playing spectacular as he normally was these playoffs. But, hey, they got the championship. An easy championship, I will say. And, man, this honestly, this didn't feel like an NBA Finals. It really didn't. But I don't know, man. It just didn't have that aura of an NBA Finals. I don't know what Kyrie has to do to play good in Boston again, but ever since he stepped on that leprechaun, that man hasn't won a single game in Boston, and he was terrible. Never in my life have I thought that I would see Kyrie Irving, not only have a playoff stinker, but be locked up. Kyrie was not good at all these finals. When you needed 2016 Kyrie to pull up, you didn't get that. No, you didn't. But you know, this is just a roadblock. It's just a roadblock. Luka is still very young, so he has some finals experience now. Just like 2 years ago, the Golden State Warriors versus the Boston Celtics. The Warriors only won, because not that much finals experience with Boston. So, and the Warriors had a lot of finals experience. So, yeah, obviously, what team you think is gonna win? Now, back to Kyrie. He could have given them some good talking. I believe he did. But Kyrie did these performances in these games very, very unacceptable. Especially from what we've seen Kyrie do in the NBA Finals, super unacceptable. For example, last night, Kyrie had 15 points on 31% shooting and 33% from three. Luka had 28 points, 48% shooting, which is nice, but 22% from three. This was the issue last night. Dallas relied too much on threes. I understand the game plan to outplay Boston is to outshoot them, which they did in Game 4, which caused the blowout. But this is not, you can't just imagine, we're just going to do what we did last night. We're going to do what we did last game. Yeah, you can have that mentality, but don't expect that's going to happen. Like, watching the game last night was just so infuriating from a Dallas Mavericks point of view because they were forcing so many threes when they could have had either an easy layup or they could have had a nice little mid-range shot. Instead, they're just relying on threes. One moment I'm seeing, I think it was like the fourth quarter, Luka just doing a step-back contested three over Porzingis of all people. Why? I don't know. Why are you forcing threes? You really didn't have to force any threes, man. Last night, Dallas as a team shot 29% from three, and Boston shot 33% from three. So both teams didn't shoot too well. And Tatum, like I said, he played great. 31 points, 8 rebounds, 11 assists, 45% shooting, but 14% from three, not the best. And Jaylen Brown didn't shoot too good. 21 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 30% from the field, and 22% from three. But hey, Drew Holiday got his second ring. Al Horford, I ain't gonna lie. Al Horford, you might as well retire now. You got a ring, bro. You're 37. You got your championship. You were a key role to that championship. So you could retire a happy man. 5-time All-Star. He has that championship now. All-NBA one time. Hall of Famer, no. But will he get his jersey retired by Atlanta? I believe so. Will he get his jersey retired by Boston? No. Boston is too much of a successful team. But Al Horford had a great career. I think he should retire. Major props to Brad Stevens for all the front office moves that he made. Also, major props to the previous GM, previous front office leader, because they also helped with getting Jaylen Brown. They helped with getting Jason Tatum. I mean, you got to... Boston fans, thank New York, thank the Brooklyn Nets, okay? Thank the Brooklyn Nets, because if it wasn't for that idiotic trade for why Jason Terry, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett all to Brooklyn, and you got first-round picks, which turned into Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. You got to thank them for that happening, all right? Yeah, Boston won. I wish that didn't happen because I said Mavs in 6. I even gave my predictions of the stats. Were they close? Not at all. Not at all. Kyrie didn't even get to 20 points per game. So, yeah, I look very stupid, but you know that's what happens. That's what happens when it comes to predicting sports. Betting, no, just predictions. That's what happens. Sometimes you win some, you lose some. I mean, you don't want to have the Stephen A. Smith finals record, but you know I think it's starting to happen for me because I predicted the Miami Heat to win in 2023. We did not win. I predicted Dallas to win in 2024. We did not win. I don't know why I said we as if I'm a Dallas fan, but they didn't win. I'm 0 for 2. I'm 0 for 2. But you know what? For the podcast, I'm 0 for 1. 0 for 1, all right? So I'm not going to go back any further because I'm not trying to expose myself now. Oh, man. I don't know what Luka has to do in the offseason. Oh, no. I know. He needs to work on his defense. That's what he needs to work on. And he needs to... Y'all remember the same thing we said about Nikola Jokic back in the day? I don't know why I said back in the day, but like a couple of years ago, everybody was like, Jokic is too fat. Jokic is too big. He's too slow. He needs to muscle up. He needs to lose weight. I think we need to do the same with Luka. I'm not saying Luka's fat, but Luka is slow. He's so slow, and he doesn't even try on defense. It's infuriating. Game 3 is the perfect example. We know what Wendy said about Luka's defense, but it was just so unacceptable to see Luka not even trying. And last night, Dallas, they weren't even trying anymore. Like, they realized that the game was over, and they were just allowing so many offensive rebounds. It was just, it was sad to see. Like, they looked defeated, and they were just accepting their defeat. They didn't even try anymore. When Boston was going on these runs, they just said, forget it, we lost. But you're not supposed to have that mentality. You're supposed to keep going as if, like, you can make it. Because they were only down by 21 by the first half. And we all know how it is in the NBA these days. A 21-point lead can disappear very quickly. And if they actually tried, if they weren't forcing threes, if they put effort on defense and to get some rebounds, they definitely could have made a comeback and win this game. And if they won this game, going into Dallas, they would have most likely won Game 6. Going back to Boston in Game 7, and we know Boston is not the best when it comes to closing out series or games or anything like that. So now Boston is going to have a lot of pressure on themselves, and they might shoot themselves out the game. And then Dallas wins Game 7. Dallas celebrates on Boston's home court. Kyrie can once again stomp on Lucky the Leprechaun and jump on his face and stuff and infuriate Boston fans even more. And no, that's not Kyrie Irving anymore. That's what I would want to see. But, you know, I just don't like Boston. But I will admit, I will admit that Boston has a great team. They have a really good team. And is it Tatum's fault that he has a really good team built around him? Of course not. Absolutely not. That's what you want. You want a great team built around your superstar. But dang, bruh, it must be nice to shoot under 40% for multiple games. Or not even, let me not even say 40%. It must be nice to shoot under 45% for multiple games and still win in considerable fashion or still win in general. That must be nice, isn't it? I mean, that's what Jason Tatum experienced these playoffs. Not knocking him down or anything because he got the championship. But, he just got a really good team built around him, which is what you want. Do I sound like a hater? Yes, I do. Do I care? No, I don't. Sue me. Do whatever you want. I don't care what you tell me. But I didn't want to see Boston win. Unfortunately, I had to see Boston win, which I'm very upset about. I wish Boston didn't win. I wish Miami won. Oh, y'all so lucky that Jimmy Butler got injured. Y'all are so lucky. I'm going to say this. I don't even care. If it was a healthy New York Knicks in the NBA Conference Finals against Boston, Boston would not have beat a healthy New York Knicks. Nope. Boston would not have won. The Knicks would have won in 5. If Giannis was healthy, if Giannis was healthy, if Middleton was healthy, if Lillard was healthy, would Boston beat Milwaukee? Absolutely not. No, that's not happening. No, Milwaukee would whoop Boston, and Milwaukee would have probably had a second championship. Wait, no, my bad. Not a second championship. Giannis would have had a second championship. Milwaukee would have been on their 3rd franchise championship. What's next? What's next? Do you run it back? I mean, if you're Boston, you might as well run it back. You won a championship. Why not run it back? I mean, if there's no upcoming free agents, run the team back. For Dallas, what do you do? Don't run it back. Don't run it back. I mean, you can add some pieces. I'll say that. Run it back, but maybe add some extra pieces to the team. So Luka needs to work on his defense as well. I understand that he has a large role on the offense, but Luka really needs to work on his defense because this man does not put effort on defense. He really doesn't. The only time he puts effort on defense is when people criticize his defense, which is why a reason why they won Game 4 is because Luka started locking some people up, or at least Luka was trying. And seeing Luka try on defense must have at least energized the Dallas Mavericks to do some more effort. So at the end of the day, whatever Luka is doing, the players are going to just do the same thing. If Luka's not putting in any effort, what's the point? If your best player is not putting in any effort, there's no point on even putting in any effort because he looks gassed, he looks tired, he looks defeated. So no point on trying. But that's where the leadership of Kyrie Irving comes in. Kyrie needs to go after Luka and say, yo, you need to put effort. Yo, you need to try. I've been here before. I know what it takes. I've won a championship. I know what it's like to be down. I know what it's like to have the wall up against you. I know what it's like to have people discrediting you and not counting you in and all of that stuff. That's when Kyrie comes in. So he can motivate Luka. So Luka can put in more effort because Luka's not trying. And he's too much of a hothead to even get back on the offense because when he flops, he's on the floor, hands in the air, and ref, what was that? Ref, give me my effing call. Ref, do something. Ref, do your job. Like, bro, please just get up and get back on defense. The NBA playoffs are more physical. The refs aren't going to blow the whistle as much as the regular season, which I love to see because staring at a ref and getting a technical foul, that's outrageous. But now you're in the finals, bro. You see how physical it was in just the playoffs. It's going to be more physical in the finals, and that's okay. Bro, if you're getting a call, yes. But if you're not getting a call, I get it. It's infuriating, but you got to get back on defense, bro. Because you not getting back on defense is an easy score because that's now a 5-on-4 fast break opportunity for Boston. And either it's going to be a 3 or it's going to be a dunk. So you pick your poison. Either get back on defense and just forget that no call, or just give the other team the advantage to score on you. But I'm not gonna get on Luka too much because that's the only thing I really have to say about Luka. Really, just like the defense, the lack of effort, and just the constant complaining that he does sometimes. So that's really it. I mean, the shooting. Please stop forcing threes. That's it. Like Dallas could have easily won this game if they weren't forcing too many threes. If they were getting good looks and they weren't going in. There's a mid-range for a reason, bro. There's the paint for a reason, bro. instead of just passing it around to find an open three all the time, which is not bad, but if you're not getting those shots in, don't force them now. Don't take contested threes, because if the open ones weren't going in, why would the contested ones go in too? But again, massive props to Boston, massive props to Dallas. Dallas, I hope y'all come back next season stronger. Boston, enjoy this, because when Miami's healthy, we're going to eliminate y'all in the first round, okay? So enjoy this championship. Enjoy this easy ring. All right, now I want to shift over to the WNBA really quick, because why did a flagrant foul get on CNN? Please explain that to me. Why did a flagrant foul end up on CNN? Angel Reese flagrant foul to Caitlin Clark. Look, okay, I'm going to say this. Let them play basketball, please. Just play basketball. All right, I get that the WNBA is professional and professional leagues are way more physical than college, but this is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous, because when do you usually see WNBA players always just trying to target one player, just bodying somebody? All right, I get that it's the professional league and it's more physical, like I said, but this is just ridiculous. All right, and the whole special whistle call. Okay, you better fine her for that, because if you get fined for criticizing the refs in the NBA, you better fine the WNBA players. I don't care how much money they're making. If you want to fine them $50, then fine them $50. But don't let that slide. Special whistles, really? I'm sorry, but okay. Look, yes, you were helping women's basketball on the rise with your personality. I get that, but they're here to see Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese, that's the reality. They're here to see Caitlin Clark. And until the WNBA realizes that they're here to see Caitlin Clark, and I'm not going to get political, all right? So you already know what I'm thinking. You already know the headlines and all that stuff. I'm not even going to say anything political, but they're here to see Caitlin Clark, okay? So stop trying to give her a welcome into the league, quote unquote. All right, stop trying to body check her all the time, or just like elbow to the face or whatever. I understand that flagrant fouls happen, I know, but sometimes it just looks like they're deliberately trying to injure her. They're deliberately trying, and I see that WNBA All-Star voting is open, so I'm predicting this: Caitlin Clark is going to be top 3 in the WNBA All-Star voting. She definitely will be. And will she be in the All-Star game? We'll see. Probably not. And they're probably going to snub her. If they snub her, that is outrageous. But she won't be a starter. I don't think she's going to be a starter. She'll most likely be coming off the bench if she becomes an All-Star. Speaking of All-Star, I hope to see Caitlin Clark in the NBA three-point contest next season. I hope she can challenge somebody. I mean, why not do that? Just have 3 of the best NBA three-point shooters versus 3 of the best WNBA three-point shooters. The WNBA All-Star Weekend is going to be coming up, so get some NBA players and have them shoot with the WNBA players and vice versa. There you go. Promote the WNBA like that. That is perfect. And, I mean, everybody rather watch the three-point contest than the dunk contest anyways, so why not have WNBA versus NBA players in the three-point contest? Beautiful idea. Just play 2-ball. That's it. Just play 2-ball. Just have an NBA player and a WNBA player, and y'all play 2-ball, or just a regular three-point contest. 3 NBA players versus 3 WNBA players. Bingo. Bro, come on. That is perfect marketing for the WNBA. Get the WNBA players to the All-Star game and the NBA All-Star game, or bring the NBA players to the WNBA All-Star game. If you say Steph Curry will challenge so-and-so in a three-point contest, in the WNBA three-point contest, people are going to go, I mean, they're going to go watch Steph Curry, but hey, they're going to be watching the WNBA three-point contest, which means more views for them. So it's a win-win situation. Or imagine this. Caitlin Clark versus Steph Curry in a three-point contest. Caitlin Clark versus Lillard. Or Sabrina Ionescu versus Lillard. I don't know. I don't care. All right? But, hey, think of something. I'm here. Look, I'm chilling. All right? I'll be coming up with ideas all the time. And right there, I just gave a great idea for the WNBA so they can get some more viewership right there. Beautiful idea. All right, so hit my lineup. You can hit me up. I got you up. But before this is the last thing that I'm gonna say before I dip. So Derek White might replace Kawhi Leonard in the Team USA if Kawhi Leonard is not healthy. I don't know why even put Kawhi Leonard up there because he was injured in the first place. That's one. Number two, I don't understand why they refuse to just get a center. You got Embiid. That's nice. First of all, Embiid was dealing with injuries. So you really think Embiid is going to be playing a lot of minutes? That's one. Two, you think Anthony Davis and Bam Adebayo, not saying that they're not good at defense. They're great defenders, all right? But, dang, these centers in other countries are huge. These are 7+ footers, nearly 300 pounds. Anthony Davis is 6'11". Bam is 6'9". Joel Embiid is the only guy that could really, body a center from another country. So, I don't know why you didn't get another center. Because you have Embiid. When Embiid is not playing, when Embiid is resting, you're going to have Anthony Davis and Bam Adebayo rotating between the center position. Or I don't know, okay? They're going to be rotating. That's all. That's what I see, right? And do you really think that they're going to be able to get rebounds over these bigger and taller centers? I mean, it's possible, but I'm not going to say it's going to happen. So I don't know why not just invest in another center. I mean, look, all I know is the Avengers have been assembled. So Team USA, please go destroy the competition in the Summer Olympics. But that's all I got for y'all today. So I'm out.